With each and every new destroyed video that I release, I seem to pick up a new troll in the comments section waiting to attack me for my various opinions. This is old news now and obviously nothing new to the YouTube community, but I started to think, how about this time instead of taking your triggered emotions out on me, why not aim them at yourself? That's right, this episode is completely fueled by my Instagram followers as I let them decide which roller coasters to save and destroy. Of course, any survey, questionnaire that you encounter on the internet isn't complete without Big Brother lurching over you, which is why I handpicked each roller coaster that I would use in this debate. I have to admit up front, I did make a little mistake in this process. See, my goal was to pit roller coasters against each other that were of relative quality. I was trying to go with B or C class coasters from their respective parks. Well, when it came to Kentucky Kingdom, I chose Lightning Run and Storm Chaser because of how similar they can be, thinking it would be an interesting fight. However, for the entire series, these two didn't make sense because they are clearly top caliber coasters that would ultimately see themselves making it to the end. Because of that, I pulled the fight from this series, but that doesn't mean I won't share the results. To understand the rules, I split this battle of sorts into 4 rounds. The first round consists of 16 roller coasters from 8 parks. Each park has 2 roller coasters that would face off against each other. The roller coaster that is picked for destruction will be cast aside, while the surviving coaster advances to the next round. Now, I know what you're thinking, doesn't this sound very similar to any typical coaster battle? Well, yes it is, however the big difference is I asked the audience to pick the coaster that they want destroyed, because I thought that would force you to contemplate your decision a little more. Sometimes we choose the less popular coaster in order to preserve it for nostalgia reasons or whatnot. Anyways, let's get to the good stuff. Okay, briefly, in the fight between Lightning Run and Storm Chaser, Lightning Run was picked to be destroyed with 58% in agreement. The final tally was 279 votes in favor of Lightning Run's demise, with a total of 204 going for Storm Chaser. Alright, let's get to the official first round. First up is Kennywood Park, with Jackrabbit and Thunderbolt in the fight for their lives. To a somewhat shocking conclusion, it was decided that Thunderbolt should get the axe, earning 265 votes to its demise. Jackrabbit picked up 201 votes, allowing it to advance to the next round. Our next park is Hershey Park, with Great Bear and Fahrenheit facing off against each other. This turned out to be the closest battle of the series with a 51-49% difference between the two. Ultimately, the audience decided that Fahrenheit should be the one to get destroyed with 253 votes. Great Bear made it by the skin of its teeth with 247 votes. Six Flags Great Adventure has a slew of B-rated attractions. I thought that Bizarro and Batman the Ride would be the perfect pair for this battle. Both roller coasters are cloned attractions, but Batman the Ride is clearly the most cloned attraction by B&M, which is why I think my audience decided to destroy our beloved superhero with 337 votes. Bizarro only got 192, making it the lucky survivor. At Dollywood, I decided that Tennessee Tornado and Wild Eagle would make a good fight, which did turn out well. Tennessee Tornado collected 224 votes for its demise, but Wild Eagle managed to earn a few more votes at 294, making it our next destroyed coaster. Busch Gardens Williamsburg managed to be the most shocking battle of the bunch, as I was sure Griffon would be considered the better of the two. Not only was Griffon picked as the loser against Alpengeist, but lost by hefty numbers. Alpengeist scored 175 votes, but Griffon sweeped in 347. Honestly, I don't know what my audience is thinking because Griffon is a fun, smooth dive coaster with airtime. Alpengeist is an enjoyable invert, but has a couple problematic transitions that put it lower in my ranks. Honestly, every roller coaster at Cedar Point has its fans. Also, the older the roller coaster becomes, nostalgia seems to kick in, which is what I think is the case when it comes to Valravn versus Raptor. Another shocking blow, Raptor got 155 votes, but apparently that's not enough to stop the hate for Valravn, as that coaster received 365, making it the loser of Cedar Point. Kings Island, I put two favorite woodies against each other with Mystic Timbers and Beast. Mystic Timbers is a highly ranked roller coaster, as Beast has a lot of nostalgia going for it, which didn't prove enough to save it, as 311 votes said to destroy, and only 195 votes went out with Mystic Timbers. I guess what they're saying, it's time to bring on RMC Beast. Our final round takes us to Six Flags New England, where Batman the Dark Knight and Riddler Revenge faced off against each other. With no surprise, the SLC was picked to be destroyed, earning the most votes out of any battle in this charade with 381 votes. Batman only got 89, allowing it to advance to Round 2. Round 2 was a little bit more cut and dry. The first battle was Batman the Dark Knight against Tennessee Tornado. With no surprise, Tennessee Tornado managed to stay safe as 293 votes for Batman's demise. Tennessee Tornado earned 155 votes, allowing it to advance to our semifinals. Next, we have Raptor pitted against Bizarro. 141 votes were cast against Raptor, while Bizarro scored 305, making it the next coaster to kick the bucket. Our other two inverts were pitted against each other, creating the biggest shocker in this round. Alpengeist received 161 votes, but unfortunately my followers decided that Great Bear had to go, getting 279 votes. If you watched my recent reviews, I've had a soft spot for this invert, so this loss was pretty devastating. Hopefully Hershey Park can find a suitable roller coaster to fill the void. Our final battle in this round is two wooden roller coasters, Mystic Timbers and Jackrabbit. Another no surprise, as Jackrabbit was chosen to be the clear loser with 316 votes. Mystic Timbers only received 127. Here I thought nostalgia could save our beloved Jackrabbit, but apparently that wasn't the case. Well, we're at the semi-finals, and only 4 roller coasters remain. The 2 remaining inverts face off against each other, and to my delight, Raptor was decisively picked to be destroyed, earning 277 votes. Alpengeist received 189 votes, allowing it to advance to our final round. Mystic Timbers and Tennessee Tornado are on the chopping block. One of these we will have to say goodbye to. Unfortunately, it's Tennessee Tornado, one of Arrow's best coasters. It received 318 votes, while only 157 wanted to get rid of Mystic Timbers. Well, here we are, the final round. Mystic Timbers versus Alpengeist. Honestly, I'm not surprised to see Mystic Timbers making it this far, but Alpengeist, I expected it to be gone after the first round. Between these two top-loved roller coasters out of the bunch, one must be destroyed, and my followers decided that, finally, Alpengeist, it's time to go. Alpengeist got 334 votes, while Mystic Timbers was saved, earning only 198. Well, because this was an all-audience decision, I get to take out my anger on you for destroying some of my favorite roller coasters like Great Bear, Griffon, and Jackrabbit. I'll be trolling the comments section, don't you worry. Okay, not really, but I must say I was shocked with a few of these outcomes. I still can't believe that Alpengeist beat out Great Bear. Alright, well, did you enjoy this video? Let me know by hitting that like button. I wouldn't be opposed to trying more of these videos in the future, maybe picking up some more challenging roller coasters to face off against each other. I mean, this is a work in progress. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, please subscribe, that way you won't miss out on more great content coming your way by Extreme Thrills.